Hey, it's Old Man Coffee. Welcome back to my channel. Well, if you've been following the channel at all, the last couple of videos that we did, we were out at the property in Valley, Arizona. That was the 1 acre that Valerie purchased. We spent about a month out there. Everything was great. The solar systems worked great. Everything worked great. We ran the generator, I think, for maybe 45 minutes once. That was about it. The rest of the time we were taking care of all the charging of the batteries and everything from the solar panels. They were doing great. Our biggest problem was the black water tank. The gray water wasn't a problem. In Arizona and Coconino County, you can dispose of gray water on your own property up to 400 gallons a day. So Arizona likes you to use recycled water. You can even catch rainwater in Arizona. They actually promote it. With the black tank problem, us having to pack everything up, bring in the slide outs, load everything up for traveling, travel 6 miles into Valley, dump the tank at a $25 cost, and then come back and reset everything back up again. Well, that was a big problem. So I was trying to, I did some research, and I was looking at incinerator toilets. And with the incinerator toilets, you can get them in propane or electric. Well, the electric ones draw way too much power. And also, too, the cost of those toilets, the incinerator toilets, was very high. Started looking at the dry flush toilets. And I came across the Nouveau Next ad. That's a Class B RV.
This is a dry flush toilet, and it's actually portable. So one of the things that they've integrated into this bathroom is you can select some different options for toilets. There is a lot of passion around toilets in RVs, and this will allow you to have some flexibility. So you can talk to Nouveau about the different options that they have.
So with Nouveau promoting the MODIWELL Dry Flush Toilet, I was really impressed. Nouveau is probably the top of the line Class B RVs. So I contacted the folks at MODIWELL and asked them if they would be willing to send me a unit to do a review on this channel. Well, they reviewed the channel and they got back to me, and sure enough, they sent me one of their dry flush toilets. This one is the LE310 dry flush portable toilet. I got 2 packages of their bag film. Well, they estimate that each one of these bags would be about 30 bags of waste. So that's 60 bags that they sent me. So they also sent me 2 bags of the coagulant, 30 packets here and 30 packets here. So this coagulant is used to absorb the wet materials and make the bag a lot easier to handle. And also, I received the AC to DC adapter. You have to use their adapter specifically. It's rated specifically for this unit. 14 volts, 2 amps, and 28 watts. So if you're using this toilet when you're camping, you're going to have to take an alternate power supply with you, like a Blue Eddy, a Jackery, something that has an AC outlet where you can plug this in to charge this up. And they recommend that when it gets down to 25% that you recharge it. You can purchase the toilet in 3 different colors. It comes in gray, silver, and white. Well, here's one thing that's kind of important. They've upgraded the ring that goes down in the toilet to hold the bag material in place. This is the original ring, and you can see here it has real short tabs right here, and also the distance here is a lot smaller. And the replacement now that they have, the upgrade, has larger tabs. It makes it a lot easier to install and uninstall, especially the uninstall portion of it. Makes it real easy with these tabs being longer. Also too, this is wider here, and it has like a little lip on here. I guess that improves the feeding of the bag material into it. But if you have a unit right now that you've purchased that doesn't have this upgraded ring in it, you can contact the company and they will send you one free of charge. I'll have a link in the description below. Here's a little video showing you how to install the new upgraded ring if you have the old ring already installed.
Remove the seat. Gently pull the refill bags through the hole and tear it open. Remove the old refill bags guide. Take out the new refill bags guide. The new refill bags guide is more rounded than the old one. The 4 tabs are also extended to prevent them from shaking and falling off. Install the new refill bags guide away from the refill bags. Grasp the opening of the refill bags and place approximately 8 inches of the refill bags into the toilet. Use the jig to locate the rollers. Press the jig down in the direction of the rollers to ensure they secure the refill bags. Replace the jig in place. Replace the seat. Next, press and hold start to start the machine and wait for the first refill bag to seal. Wait for the first refill bag to fall down. Then you can use the machine normally.
Okay, well this is the first time that I've installed a bag. I have the upgraded ring here. I'm going to follow these instructions just as they are, one step at a time. Alright, I've got the film, and these are not individual bags, by the way. It's one continuous long tube, I guess you could say, but it has these arrows, so I'm assuming this means up, and there's 4 of them. So I'm going to place the bags in, or place the film in. And then it says to remove these straps. Okay, now it says to place the ring in here. So line up all 4 of these tabs, push it down, now it's in there. Now after you have the film guide in place, this next step is very, very important. You must pull the bag film from the outside, the very outside of it. And you can see it right down here pretty easily. Grab it and pull it from the outside and pull it up. Pull it up evenly so it's all even, about this far. And then bunch it together evenly and push it down inside. After you've done that, then you take the roller guide, and there's some little arrows right here, here and here. Line up the roller guide with those arrows and push down and push it all the way through, and then put the guide back in its holder. And then you can replace the seat, And then you push the power button on the back, and it's going to do a self-test, and you hear a beep. Now you're ready to seal the bag for the first time. Do not use it until you've performed this procedure. You have to seal it. Otherwise, you're just going to have an open bag. So don't use it, okay? So there's a red button down here in the front. Push the red button, hold it for 2 seconds. And the unit will start sealing that first bag. And it has a countdown here in the front. When that countdown gets down to 0, you'll hear another beep. And after you hear that beep, it will seal the bag and drop it down the bottom. Then the toilet is ready to use. Do not use it before the first seal. That's very important. Now it's going through the sealing process right now, and it's sealing the bag. And the bag is sealed and dropped down below. And this is what I mean by sealed, okay? If you had used the toilet before it went through this first sealing process, the bottom of this bag is completely open. So you're not going to trap anything in there. So it's very important that you go through this first process of sealing. Now the toilet is ready to use. So, shall we check it out to make sure that that it works? We'll put a package of this coagulant in there. Dump that on it. And we'll pour some water in. Should be enough. And we will push the red button. So it's cycling. Now it's going to take a couple of minutes, but I'll spare you the time and fast forward to the end. Okay, I heard a beep. That means that it's done, and there should be a bag down here. Well, okay, close the lid down. The bottom seal worked good. This coagulant really worked good. It's not watery like a bag full of water. It's got the coagulant in it, and it's sealed. It's not dripping, no moisture coming out at all. All ready to be disposed of like a diaper. Now there's no need to turn the toilet off with the power button on the back when it's in this state. After 5 seconds of it not being used, it will go into sleep mode and will not be using any battery. So you don't have to keep turning it on and off. If that leg is out just a little bit, when you sit down, it comes right out from underneath you. It just falls right down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bungee cord either between these two, between the legs, or one that wraps completely around all four legs. And so let me see if I can find a bungee cord and get right back to you. Okay, what I found is I found this bungee cord that fits around from that leg all the way around over there. So these legs now, they will not come undone. That's the only thing I don't like about this toilet, is the construction of the legs not having any way to lock into position. Now, as far as the legs being unstable, I used a bungee cord, but they did send a bag of hardware, and you can fix these to, let's say, a platform about the size of the toilet itself if you wanted to, and it would still be mobile. You could still move it around, but you couldn't fold the legs up. You have to take this hardware off to fold the legs up for transportation. But in the meantime, you could still have the portability of moving it around on that platform. So if you've been thinking about a dry flush toilet versus a black tank and the messes that go along with a black tank, the best deal right now is this MODIWELL. If you use my link in the description below, you can save $50. Now if you're going to use a promo code, anywhere where it asks you to use a promo code at their website or at Amazon, use my promo code OMC50OFF. But if you use my link in the description below, you automatically get that discount. It shows up right when you're checking out. So if you thought this video was informative, please hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. And until the next time, this will be Old Man Coffee saying, dream until your dreams come true.